Day of November 1989. This being the case of Richard Starkey, Ringo STARR versus CRS Records Ltd. Chips Morgan. Ms. Steve, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Ms. Washington, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're now ready to proceed. At this time, I want to go into the opening statement. Ms. Steve.
Entering a permanent injunction in Mr. Starkey's favor, enjoining Mr. Momin's exploitation of these recordings. Based on that decision, what now remains to be decided is what amount of reimbursement Mr. Momin is entitled to in connection with production expenses that he claims he incurred in connection with these recordings.
If anybody knows what they're doing in this room with regard to the music industry, it's Chips Momin.
Please step up, be seated. Raise your right hand, please.
Sir, you solemnly swear that testimony you're about to give in this case is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
You may lower your right hand. Speak into the microphone, talk loud enough so that we all hear the testimony.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
To get a bit closer, actually.
You get a little closer to the chair.
Time when you were advised that a deal had been made?
Not that I remember.
Now, were you ever present at a meeting, Mr. Starr, in the control room at the studio at which the terms of the deal were laid out and you and Mr. Momin approved those deals?
No.
Now, at any time in Memphis prior to the recording sessions, did Mr. Momin advise you that you would be his artist for 3 albums?
No.
Did he ever tell you that you'd have to ask his permission to use your own name and likeness in connection with the next recordings that you did following the Memphis sessions?
No.
Did Mr. Momin ever tell you that he understood that he had those rights?
No.
Did you ever agree to give Mr. Momin a participation interest in 2 future albums following the Memphis recordings?
No, we never agreed. We discussed it.
What did you discuss in that connection?
Well, there was talk about if this album is a hit, then of course, you know, we'd be silly actually if we didn't do the next one together. But if I did it with someone else, Chips was worried that I would take this album if it was a hit and then just dump him and use somebody else. And we felt that some agreement would be reached, but all this was hinged upon if the album we made came out and was a hit. But we never got down to any specific percentages or money.
Now, following this night, this first night where you drank the tequila, can you tell me what happened when you went to the recording session, the recording studio, rather?
Yes, we would go around about 4 o'clock, between 4 and 6 most days.
Excuse me, this is why you in Memphis.
In Memphis, yeah. All the recordings were in Memphis. And we would say hello, we'd sit around for a while, then we would listen to tapes, cassette tapes of songs that would be, you know, Chips thought at the beginning would be good for me to do, then I would listen and see which ones I thought would be good for me to do. The band would arrive, well, the band was there sometimes. The musicians, I mean, it's not really a band. And then we would go into the studio, the band would work, the musicians we'd find the key that was good for me, then they would start playing it, and then it was brand new to me that from the start I would sing with the musicians the song, where when I usually recorded, we actually put the track down of music, and then I can take a week to do the vocals, you know, on the same song. That's how it's done. And then after we would have the track down with me singing it rough, then we would work on me doing the proper vocal with a lot of help from